All right, y'all, back with another summertime ride. We got a 66 Oldsmobile 98. As you see, it's a convertible, so stay tuned. We'll take you all around her, knock out this test drive, show you everything you need to know. All right, let's get into it. So like I said, the 66 is a convertible, really nice overall solid car. I'm gonna get her on the rack, show you guys later. She's super solid underneath. The only issue is she is going to need paint. I probably get a paint about a 6, and I'm gonna really show you why. The number one reason is because it's single stage that probably hasn't been taken care of. So you can see over the years it's absorbed a lot. So, you know, oil, different things in the atmosphere. So we do have her sitting on a set of 22-inch chromes with the Vogues. Emblems intact. Body appears to be pretty nice and straight. See, we still got the skirts intact as well. So as you see, as we come around here, again, body's in excellent condition. She appears to be pretty straight, but you can see a lot of these little imperfections in the paint, and it's just because, again, there's no protection on the base coat, and it just absorbs everything. Coming around to the trunk, nothing really to point out as far as big heavy chips, rust or anything like that. Rear bumper looks solid. I don't see any dents, no chrome peeling, no bubbling, and all the trim is intact around the tail lights. Let me try and squeeze around here. Down the driver's side, again, body is nice and straight. I didn't see any like waves or anything that really needed to be pointed out. Front windshield is solid, no cracks, no rock chips. Look at this front fender. Like I said, there weren't any like big dents, anything crazy. It's just, you know, I keep saying it, it's straight paint. It's in desperate need of a new paint job. And that don't mean that it can't be driven like this by any means at all. Most of this you're only seeing on camera because I'm about like 2 feet away. So for instance, kind of get you guys that. Now I'm about 3 feet back and the thing looks beautiful. We just try to make sure we set realistic expectations. Looking at the front bumper looks good as well. I don't see any dents, no chrome trim missing around the headlights, and I don't see any bubbling or anything. So she looks nice and clean. Let me go ahead and try to pop this. Hold on. There we go. Super clean under the hood. Power steering, power brakes, AC equipped. We'll check all that when we go on the test drive, of course, just to make sure everything works. But relatively clean underneath. Trunk is nice and clean. So as you can kind of see, this is the original color underneath the trunk as well. It's been protected, so you don't have any of that. Got the spare tire, got the original hubcaps, rest of the trunk organized. Close this so I don't get on those drive and forget. Interior, as far as the seats are concerned, beautiful. No rips, no tears, no stains. It's been well preserved, definitely. Still got the quilted leather with the buttons. No issues at all with those seats. Carpet's in decent condition. It does have a little bit of wear. You know, you can start telling when the black fades a little bit, but nothing that you don't kind of expect in these vehicles. Driver's side door panel in good condition. Power windows do work. No peeling, no warping on the door panel. Passenger seat, again, excellent condition, super soft, no rips at the seams or anything like that. Again, carpet is in livable condition. Dash is beautiful. We have no cracks here, no raising, no warping, and all the wood panel is intact as well. So I think the interior is definitely where this car shines. Something that you don't have to do anything to. If you want to make it a show car, obviously the carpet, but if you're comfortable, you're just driving it daily or a weekend warrior, the interior needs nothing. Driver's seat, and like I said, the rest of that dash, steering wheel, and driver's side door panel. Just a beautiful interior. Let's get on the test. All right, let's go ahead and fire this old girl up. Fires right up as expected. Horn's good. Wipers good. I know the lights work. I can see them on the car in front. Good there. Left turn signal, right turn signal. AC does blow. The old fan motor is a little bit loud, but we want to keep it old school, but it blows ice cold. Turn that off. Let's see. No radio. Yeah, no radio. We'll see if the lighter works, just cause clock does not work, and the antenna does work. Actually, let me see if that messed it up. Nope. All right, antenna does work, and the top does work. I'll put that up later on in the video. Windows. Window. So like I said, beautiful car. Everything works the way that it's supposed to. And make sure the brakes work, feel good. Beautiful day for a drop. I know it's not sunny out, but it's like 74 degrees, so you don't need the AC, and you're not gonna sweat with having the top down. So definitely a cool day. Mileage reads 97,092. Speedometer is working. Fuel reads 1/4 of a tank. Throttle response is good. Motor sounds nice. No ticking or anything. No belt squalls. Brakes feel well modulated. I didn't have to get on them hard or anything like that. No squeaks or anything. That's going good. All right, hands off the steering wheel. Going a little bit to the left. Let's see. Center her up. Actually pretty solid, so I think it's the road itself. Let me get on this side. Yeah, she's tracking straight, so solid. Not about that much play in the steering wheel, about expected for a 60s era vehicle. Brakes feel great. I'm barely getting into them, and as you can see, I'm not jerking or anything like that. Steering is nice and soft as expected. Steering wheel is actually tight too, and what I mean by that is there's no movement up and down, so very tight steering shaft. Suspension feels solid. I'm not bouncing all over the road. I say it's a little bit on the softer side, as you expect for an Oldsmobile, but still no issues with the 20s on there either. She's driving great, definitely. So I'm gonna go ahead and head back. I'm gonna get her on the rack. Actually, let me get around this stop sign, give her a little bit of throttle, because I haven't really been over 30 for you guys, so. Yeah, motor feels nice and clean, definitely solid. So that's a little 40 run for you guys, no issue. So stay tuned, I'll get her on the rack. All right, got the 9.8 up on the rack. Rear bumper looks solid, no cracks in the chrome, no dents, nothing to point out there. It looks good. Frame looks nice and straight. I don't see any like signs of patchwork, any cracks, or any heavy rust to point out, honestly. And it's not being hidden by undercoating either. Gas tank is solid, no signs of any leaks. I ain't raised this up high enough. Oh well. No leaks from the rear diff. We got drum brakes all the way around, stock suspension. Exhaust does not look rusted out, so that's a plus. Floors are extremely solid. Again, no soft spots, nothing to really point out, no patchwork, and the frame is I ain't gonna say laser straight, but perfectly straight all the way down. So no signs of leak from the oil or trans pan, just came off the test drive. Drum brakes up in the front as well, and no signs of leak from the AC or anything, or the radiator. So she's super solid underneath. I gotta get from under there. I had to bend down the whole time. Front bumper is solid. We do have a little tiny bit of rust like down on the lower parts. Again, you're not gonna see that. That's from everything kicking up, rock chips and things like that. But from the top down, nice and straight. Coming around the passenger side, again, new wheels and tires at all four corners, so nothing to worry about that. Nothing to worry about there. Continue to move down. Your body is nice and straight. Chrome trim is intact, and the frame is good. Skirts look good as well, and give you a better look at that rear quarter panel. Looking down the passenger side. Super clean. All right, y'all, I'm gonna go ahead and shoot the video of the top going up so you guys can see how that looks. Speed is pretty decent. All right, we're gonna leave that there. Glass back, top is in good condition. I didn't see any rips or anything that needed to be pointed out, so she's solid. And get you guys the lights. So if you're interested, obviously make sure you give us a call, 256-801-4409. Check us out at Rolling Museums on the website and also Instagram. As always, we appreciate you watching. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe below.